As you can see, I've no void shards left because I've just pulled them. Stick around to the end of this one, guys. It's worth it. See you in a bit. Okay, guys, so I crumbled. I'm back. We're going to do more shard pulls. Looking for Odin or any void Lego. Is there anything in particular that I'd be chasing that I'd love to have? There's a few. Obviously, Taras and Marichka would be awesome. I wouldn't complain too much about a Baron. I have a decent amount of voids already, so Bellinor is actually quite good now. I wouldn't say no to him. Vitreus is very interesting to me at the moment, so I'd like to see that. And in the Barbarians, obviously Odin is what we're chasing, but I wouldn't mind seeing a Turvold, and I'd be okay with Ursaga or Tuhanarak. Obviously not what I'd be looking for, but I wouldn't be awfully disappointed. Grazor, obviously from the Ogren tribes, would be really good. Do you know what? I'm not too sure about these three and what they do, so I have to look into them a bit more. They would be new. With the lizard men, then Sulfurion is basically it. I do think Shagor is an awesome champion. I just think he's so cool, but he wouldn't get any playtime on my account. So I would, yeah, I'd like him. I have all the Skinwalker voids, and then orcs. We have Warlord, who's the main one. Supreme Galak would be awesome, obviously. Then Demon Spawn, we'd be looking at nobody really. No, I don't want any Demon Spawn voids, but from the Undead Hordes, Siphi, Nekret, Valkanin, even Vlad. Actually, I'd take any of them. Realistically, I would take any of the Demon Spawn, but I'd love a Siphi or a Nekret to join my team, because I think they would pair well with what I have. I think Supreme Kale is really, really cool and interesting with what he can do. And Knight's Revenant, then Narses, obviously I do have in core, so if I got Narses, I'd be pretty happy, I have to say. I'd probably curse if I got Hegemon, because I sold a 6-star soul from not that long ago, or actually a good bit ago. And here, obviously, Acrisia is the big one. I'd love another Yumeko. We wouldn't say no to that. But Shuzen then is the other one. Jingmon did get a buff, but I don't know if I'd be into it. But Yumeko would be awesome. And then Insensa probably from here would be good. So any of those coming out, but we're going for Odin. That's what we're looking for. Let's see what we can do, what we can get. We're going to start off with a 10 bomb, then we'll pull a few individuals, and then we'll see how we're going, okay? So let's get to it. Let's get to it in a second. Here we go now. So I've made space. I have a lovely space waiting for a lovely golden champion, golden void. Okay, at least we got purple early on this time. So Ethelyn the Golden, I don't actually know what he does. He's an attack-based champion. One enemy, shield, damage dealt for 2 turns, heals by 10%, attacks all enemies 2 times, block active skills for 2 turns, and a true fear if enemies are not under blocked active skills, and buffs himself for 3 turns with crit damage and increased accuracy, and grants an extra turn. So actually that's not a bad champion, and could be viable for some solo stuff, and ignored 10% of defense when attacking support defense on HP champions. He could be actually alright, and I haven't heard a single whisper about him. So let's pull these 8 individually. And let's see what we can get here. Again, we're just looking for gold. Or if we're getting epics, I'd like to see Whisper and the like. A couple of Whispers would be nice to empower what I already have. I think she's +1 at the moment. Although I do have a spare. But she's also 6-star empowered, so I can't feed her. We're going the route of all blues once more, guys. It is carnage out there. Reliquary Tender. Good early game. If you had her on an early game account, you'd be using her. And Gear Grinder, I did indeed use on my early game account back in the day. Can we get some gold, guys? Oh, we cannot. Okay, Panthera, yeah, she is good for the lulz. No, Panthera is good with the heal reduction, actually. And I'm thinking about building her up so as I have her for Amius. Okay, so we have 10. We're going to go in with a 10 bomb. And this is it, guys. This is the last of it. So we'll do 10 and we'll slow roll them out. Let's see. Yes! Yes! Straight away. Yes! 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 Good stuff. It only cost me everything. But we got it. And another Etlin the Golden in at the end. And Gala can be empowered. Was it worth it in the end? You tell me. You tell me, guys. But at least we got it there. So Odin will be built up. Let's have a quick look at his kit. Okay, so attacks one enemy, has a 50% chance of placing a Berserk debuff for 2 turns, and it cannot be placed on bosses. So as we know, Berserk is the new debuff, which increases damage given and taken by that champion. I said it right this time. I did not say it right the other day. So let's see. Removes all buffs from all enemies. So he's going to be taking the place of, what's her name? I keep on going to say Lady Kimmy, but Madame Ceres. So has an 80% chance of placing a 60% decreased defense debuff on all enemies for 2 turns. Bucks to 100. Also has an 80% chance of placing a stun debuff on all enemies for 1 turn. This is going to be really good in the Barbarian factions for what I want to do. It's going to be awesome. And then his big ticket, well, I think the passive and the A3 are really good. So attacks 1 enemy and before attacking steals all buffs from the target. The damage inflicted by the skill depends on the target's type. So attack based on the target's attack, defense based on the target's defense, and HP support and bosses based on target's max HP. And he does hit. He really does. So this attack will ignore 100% of the target's defense as well. So yeah, that's going to be alright. That's going to be pretty sweet. If the target was killed by this skill, he'll also revive somebody on your team with 50% HP and turn meter. So classic stuff. And that's a steal, by the way, on the first part of that. Steals all the buffs. So he doesn't just remove them, he takes them. And then every 9th turn of everybody that's in play, he's going to place a block damage on himself and then spread it out to the entire team along with whatever other buffs are on him. It's just going to be insane. It actually, I think he'd pair really well with like a Python because he just have loads of buffs everywhere. So yeah, I'm a little bit happy with this now, guys, and it's after getting dark and you can't see me. I don't know what happened. I had loads of natural light coming in there, but yeah, I'm pretty happy with that, guys. Listen, thanks for joining me for that one. Like and subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one with my Odin. Take care. Bye bye.